Hi everyone, Jane here at Attrell Toyota here in Brampton, and right now you're looking at the 2016 V6 Venza all-wheel drive XLE in Cosmic Gray. So I'm going to give you a quick little walk around and show you some of its exterior features. On the front here we do have a beautiful silver grille as well as your chrome Toyota emblem. We have projector style halogen headlights along with integrated fog lights. On the sides here, we have 5-spoke 20-inch alloy wheels. Definitely gorgeous. We have colored key door handles. Fuel cap will be on the driver's side of the vehicle. On the rear here, we have our automatic liftgate, which of course has its own windshield wiper as well as your chrome badges. And I'm sure you can see that there is dual exhaust in this vehicle as well. That's to support our V6 engine. Taillights do come up along the side of the vehicle. We have chrome outlining all the windows, and we have signals integrated on your mirrors. And I'm sure you can see that that roof is open there. We do have a panoramic glass roof in this vehicle, and I will show you more about that when we get inside. So there you have it, the 2016 V6 Venza all-wheel drive XLE in Cosmic Gray. This lovely Venza does come with keyless entry, so simply click unlock on your key fob, and that's going to allow you right into the vehicle. On the driver's side door here, you have your controls for your power windows as well as your power locks. And just beneath that, we have a couple bottle holders as well as some storage in the door. Before I bring you inside, I just want to point out that it is an 8-way power driver's seat with lumbar support, so definitely a very comfortable ride. Let's bring you inside here. Right here is where you can change your side view mirrors. All you need to do is click it over to left, use the arrows, click it over to right, use the arrows, and put it back in the center when you're done setting it to where you'd like them. We have our automatic lift gate button as well as our traction control button. We have a little thing of storage right here with some change organizers. Right here, if you want your power lift gate to work, make sure that that button has been turned on. Underneath here is where you can pop your hood, and just down on the floor here is your fuel cap release button. On the steering wheel, we have tons of controls, mostly for audio visual. So you do have your volume up and down, your back as well as your mode button, all of your arrows, and your select button. On the right hand side here, you have your pick up and hang up for your Bluetooth as well as your voice recognition. And just down here, we have cruise control in this vehicle as well. Now before I bring you into the center, I just want to point out this beautiful blue color that's wrapped around the speedometer. You don't see that very often in many vehicles, but I think that it really adds a nice little bit of eye-catching luxury to the front of this vehicle. Also, our multi-information display is just in that little nook there. I know it's kind of hard to illuminate. There, you can see it there. I think it's a really nice place of putting it. It looks very modern, as well as kind of gives you a little bit more visibility, seeing as you don't have like that giant hump that comes up here anymore. They've eliminated that by sneaking it in that little nook down there. And definitely tons of valuable information. In the center, we have a 6.1-inch touchscreen display. Now it does come integrated with AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, a CD player, a reverse camera, as well as the navigation system itself. The navigation system is very up to date, and the voice recognition picks up very, very well in these vehicles. So it's definitely a safe thing to use, and also keep in mind to try and keep your hands on the wheel. For our backup camera, I'm just going to throw it into reverse here for you. You can see the dealership behind us there, also a really safe, useful tool. Below all of that, we have dual air zone in this vehicle. So this knob here controls the driver temperature, this one here controls the passenger. You can change them to different heat settings, so no more bickering on those long car rides. Underneath that air control, we do have our heated seat control. To the left of that, we have our automatic transmission. It is also capable of flipping over to Tiptronic, so you can do those gear changes yourself. Definitely something to keep in mind if you are, say, towing something around and don't want your car to jump revs. Not saying it will, but if it does, you have the ability of stopping that yourself. Now we have all these cool little nooks and crannies down the center here, and I just want to talk about each and every single one of them because they are so beautifully incorporated into this vehicle. So this one here, I just grabbed my phone out, I'm sure you can see that, but that fits just like that. And I like to call that the DJ phone spot. And why I like to call it that, because first of all, when you're driving, you should not be using your phone, so it should be the passenger. And second of all, In this lovely compartment, there's a little gap here that you can run your cords through, and conveniently our USB, our aux, and our power outlet are located inside of that box. So everything can be charging, plugged in, incorporated through your car, and then easily closed so that all your wires are nicely tucked away when driving. So definitely a really cool thing that they've added. This one here I like to call the driver phone spot, and why I like to say that is because taking my phone out of here and putting it into here, it fits perfectly in there. However, it is nicely tucked away so that your phone is not grabbing your attention when you are on the road. So passenger, driver, at least that's what I like to think. Besides that, we have our cup holders here. It does have an insert that can go in either one, just if you have smaller beverages, you don't want them sliding around, no problem. This part here, this can slide back. There's a little tray in here, and it also does open, tons of room, and you can also take that tray out completely. As for the seats in this vehicle, they are wonderful seats. Actually, I think that's probably the best part of these Venzas, is how comfortable their seats are. Not only are they extremely wide, but in these XLEs, we do have a lovely black leather with a white trim, so they're very eye-catching as well, and also very, very easy to clean. Someone once told me it's like driving around in a Lazy Boy, and once I sat in them, I couldn't agree more. At the top here, I've mentioned earlier that we have a panoramic roof. So the front part here does completely open. I can stick my hand completely through that. And at the back there, it does not open completely, but it will let that natural sunlight in, and I don't think you can get any better than that. At the top here, we have dual overhead illuminated vanity mirrors. Very easy to use, and a little strap if you want to keep things there. And I hope you can see this properly here, but we do have garage door openers, 1, 2, and 3. We have our light control. This controls our panoramic roof here, and we also have a sunglass holder with a little cushy pad on the inside so nothing will get scratched. Lastly, I just want to point out our rear view mirror here. It is an automatic dimming rear view mirror, so don't worry about those headlights behind you blinding you when you are on the roads. And also does come with a compass. I don't think you can really see it lit up right now. Oh, there you go, southwest, yay! So that will show you where you're going when you are driving around as well. Definitely a great thing that they've added in the front of these Venzas. As for the rear seats in the Venza, the comfortability is definitely carried throughout the vehicle, as well as the leather and the white trim. It's definitely really eye-catching on top of being as comfortable as it is. They've also added a few little convenience features here. So not only do we have seat back pockets in both the driver as well as the passenger side seat, we also have bottle storage in both the doors, as well as the ability of opening and closing your own windows. They have incorporated vents back here, so don't worry about getting too hot or too cold. And the center seat here, if you have 2 or 1 passenger, does flip down and gives you access to 2 cup holders as well as an armrest. Now, before I start talking about cargo space, I also just want to mention that they have added a reclining back seat to these Venzas. So not only is it comfortable in this position, but you can actually recline them back for those longer car rides and have even more of a comfortable ride. So there you have it, the back seats. The cargo space. Now, definitely something to consider when looking to buy a new vehicle, and luckily the Venza gives you tons of it. Not only can you fit everything that you would need for daily commuting to school or to work, but say you were a sports player, have big hockey bags, anything like that, you can definitely fit them in the back of here, no problem. If for whatever reason you did have longer gear that you don't think would fit, we do have a 60/40 folding back seat, so you can flip either the big half or the small half down, fit your long gear, and still have room for some passengers. Or of course you have the option of flipping both down. You will eliminate the back seats, but you will also extend that cargo space. Now, before I move on from here, I just want to mention that they've really thought about the design of this vehicle. Instead of having to walk around to the side to fold those seats down, they've actually included this little handle back here. So all you need to do is pull that handle once, and that back seat is going to fold down completely flat for you. So great little convenience feature. They've also included a light back here, as well as a power outlet. So really thought of everything. They've also included this beautiful tonneau cover, which is very easy to set up. It just clips into those side little hooks there, and it keeps everything from the view of the passengers when driving around. They've also included a cargo net, which is also very easy to set up. However, it's still in its beautiful packaging for the lovely buyer of this vehicle, but it just separates whatever you have in the trunk from other things you have in the trunk when you are driving around. So there you have it, the cargo space in the Venza. Now that I've showed you how gorgeous this car is, let's talk about the power. Underneath the hood here, you are looking at a 3.5 liter V6 engine with 24 valves and dual variable valve timing with intelligence. She is great on gas. Not only that, but she gives you about 1,600 kilograms of towing as well. So let's talk about gas consumption. We're looking at approximately 11.3 liters for 100 kilometers, which brings you to about $24,000 a year on fuel. Now let's go back to that towing. So we're getting $2,400 a year on fuel for an SUV that has up to 1,600 kilograms of towing capability. That is incredible. So, my friends, not only is this car gorgeous, full of wonderful features, spacious, and so comfortable, but she's reliable and definitely won't hurt that bank account either. So there you have it, everyone, the 2016 V6 Venza all-wheel drive XLE in a cosmic gray. And if you like what you're watching, definitely check out our YouTube channel. We have tons of videos of all the cars, trucks, and SUVs that we have here on the lot, plus some extras. So don't forget to press like, subscribe, and share them with your friends. Have a good one, guys.